Yes, okay, great. You can hear me now. I just tried to stream this out and predictably it went wrong because I selected the wrong microphone. Hello, this stream is brought to you by my office. I've literally just come back from watching Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald. I have some stuff to do in my office before I go home, and by the time I get home, it'll be too late. I'll wake up my flatmates if I do any streaming. Don't wait till tomorrow because I'm gonna be too busy, and then I won't get around to doing it. So it's coming from this, so you're not gonna get any of my branding or anything, but whatever. Fantastic Beasts, since it came out, the second one, I've seen nothing but bad press about it. No one has had anything good to say in any of the reviews about this film. And as someone who didn't like the first Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them film, wasn't at all surprised. I watched that film and I just didn't understand what was. I understood what was going. I didn't understand what was going on. The plot didn't have any coherency. There was like multiple storylines, didn't really seem to click together until the end. So yeah, I wasn't surprised at all. But the second film wasn't doing very well. Plot twist, I liked the second film. I actually enjoyed Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald. I'd arguably even say it's better than some of the films in the latter half of the actual Harry Potter films. Yeah, to my surprise, it wasn't a perfect film. So let's start with negatives, because I'm sure everyone wants to hear the negatives. Again, there were a lot of weird plot threads that didn't really seem to go anywhere. I think the biggest problem with the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find film is it wasn't sure what it was trying to be. It was trying to both be an adaptation of a fictional textbook and a prequel thriller. And I feel you could do what you could. I feel like making an adaptation of a textbook is a hard, risky thing to do, and it can be done, but you've got to do it right. And in fact, they didn't actually end up doing it right. And I feel if they just concentrate purely on making it a film about the rise of Grindelwald, you could still argue that's a necessary addition to a franchise that's already quite big, but at least it will have a more coherency. And you could still have Newt Scamander in it. Just don't make it a Fantastic Beasts film. Same with this, I guess, but because they were beasts in it, I'm sure they were fantastic. But it seemed to have more of a focus on the actual Grindelwald story and then Scamander and Tina story, and then Beast were just kind of there. And it's a product of your main character being a magic zoologist, which is then fair enough. But when the first film was about Newt finding all these creatures, or finding all the creatures that he lost that he set free in New York, and then you also have other plot, which I still don't understand with the thing, the credence in the last film. I just don't really get it, even now. I guess I get it a bit more. So the Lita thing. Let's talk about the Lita thing. The last film had a point about Lita and Newt's relationship. There's a scene about it. I can't really remember any great detail because I've not really felt a need to watch the film again. But I think Queenie. Also, what kind of name is Queenie? I felt Queenie and Newt had a scene about it. It didn't really pay off in this film. We did explore kind of their relationship, but also the flashbacks, it seemed very one way. Newt didn't really seem to care much about Lita. For someone who used to be his old. I guess at that point he'd gone over her, and it was Lita in love with Newt. But unless there's something gonna happen in the next film, like a flashback, she's dead now. So that story, which is kind of hers now, has ended and didn't really go or come anywhere. It just kind of happened. So that's a thing. And I guess I can't remember now. I was biking back over here from the cinema. It was another plot which kind of happened. But I mean, the film was unexpected. Like I could predict the first film. The second film was very. It was. I didn't. I mean, Queenie's plotline actually didn't come completely out of nowhere, but there is kind of a changing character. But it's still how it was. It's not. It wasn't a completely like unfounded motivation. It just, you're literally talking to Wizard Hitler. It's you're like, I'm all for people to make mistakes and sometimes getting radicalized and falling into the wrong ideology when trying to find themselves, or if it's the right thing. And I guess it is very accurate. People don't think they're bad people when they fall into the beliefs of Nazism. They think that the person's saying the right thing. That's just how extreme ideology works. But also, you can't agree with something quite obviously a fascist ideology and not be somewhat a bad person near there. So there was kind of a thing. But I mean, I really like this. And then, okay, the Dumbledore plot twist. I credit you. Didn't really see it coming. Maybe because this is so ludicrous. I mean, it depends how it pays off. But I like how the biggest controversy in this film before it was released was that Nagini was a human, and now it's like, oh, Dumbledore has a secret brother. I kind of feel like it was unexpected, but also very done. So I'm not sure what to make of that. It's like, I don't know, the idea that everyone has to be related to someone else in the story. It's kind of blah. Also, what was with the weird camera angles where everyone was just like this, really close to the camera, staring right at the lens? These point of view shots. Why? I don't get. They make me really uncomfortable. I don't like feeling the characters are speaking to me. But other than that, I actually enjoyed it. I felt the acting was decent. The story, I mean, it hasn't blown me over. It's not like going to be the film of the year, but for a fantasy film, I guess it's kind of decent. I mean, like, it improved massively in the first Fantastic Beasts film. So I'll be interested to read the reviews and see what people actually hear about it. Maybe that's my opinion. But that was my initial thoughts on Fantastic Beasts. I have just spoiled that the Lion King trailer dropped about 50 minutes ago. So I'm gonna watch that now. I mean, I kind of feel the Lion King film deserves a full setup review, as in like have my camera angles and stuff. But again, I'm not gonna have time to do it tonight because it's gonna be too late, and I'm not gonna have time to do it tomorrow because I've got to be in for 9 o'clock, and I'm not gonna get back in today. And I really want to get. I won't even watch. I can't. I have to watch it now. So. What did you think of Fantastic Beasts? Did you hate it like everyone else seemed to, or did you actually didn't mind it like I do? Let me know in the comments below. Bye. Yes.